Happy Wednesday to you. Pastor Thomas here, coming from the South Campus, doing our update this week. Some of you wondered last week after Pastor Dave did the update if Dana had been sick, and no, he had not. Dana had just thought that it would be nice if we could start rotating around the Wednesday update videos a little bit. So now's my turn, and you get to hear from me. I hope you had a good week so far, and particularly if you were with us this past Sunday for our annual celebration. I know it was a little bit different than what we've had in years past, but it was still a great time. The West Campus and the South Campus getting to be together, hearing about what God's done over this past year, and truly we have seen this church be blessed in so many ways, and the ministry of the church has been able to continue. One of the highlights for me of that meeting was actually the final song that we sang together. We sang Andrew Peterson's song, Is He Worthy? And I had the privilege of being able to sit at the piano and see everybody's faces just filled with joy and just so much exuberance as we sang that song together, and it was wonderful to hear. And it made me think about singing as part of our daily life. And there's a great book out there by Keith and Kristen Getty called Sing. How worship transforms your life, family, and church. And I commend it to you. Coming up here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have it in our resource center. Those books are on order. So if you see this pop up in our resource center, I greatly encourage you to read it. It's a great book that just opens up our understanding of what it means to sing as God's people. And I just want to read one quote to you here. It says, "The songs we sing on Sunday provide the soundtrack for our week. Singing files away the messages the lyrics convey in our minds and hearts. If we don't sing about a particular truth, it's very likely we'll pray about it less and live with little thought of it. Christ-filled songs can help motivate us into a day when we would rather stay in bed than get up and face that chore or meeting or project. They support us when we lack courage and need to bolster our faith. They help us remember Scripture. They keep uprooting the weeds of worry and fear that tangle our feet and trip us up. They help us when we don't know how to explain the gospel to a friend, but recalling a lyric gives us the words. They comfort us when we are hit with something unexpected or tragic." All that to say, the songs that we sing on Sundays when we gather, and the songs that we are listening to, whether it be on the radio, online, whatever the case may be, we want those songs to be truth-filled, and we want them to be filling our minds with truths that we take with us wherever we go, whether we're singing to ourselves or singing with others. So I greatly encourage you to be singing the songs that we sing from week to week here at Faith Baptist Fellowship. And if you'll notice in this newsletter today, if you scroll down in the email that's come to you, you're going to see the worship playlist for this upcoming Sunday. And you can click on that link and listen to those songs on Spotify for free. If you have the Spotify app, you're able to enjoy those, or online. There might be some commercials that are weaved into that if you don't have the paid version of Spotify, but you can still listen to the songs and enjoy those. And speaking of the newsletter, you might notice this week that the newsletter looks a little bit different. We've tried to kind of freshen up and update the newsletter to contain a lot more content that would be useful to you. So a couple of things I want you to note are under the Love Our Neighbors section, we've started rotating through several opportunities. Each time this newsletter goes out, there's going to be new opportunities for you to get involved in the community, our community here in Sioux Falls, in showing love to our neighbors. And so keep an eye out for that. Every week we hope to have new opportunities in there, rotate through those, and give you some examples of things that you can become involved in if you're not involved already. Also, under the Love the Gospel section, we're going to feature a missionary each week, one of the missionaries we support here at Faith Baptist Fellowship, or one of the ministries, as well as an unreached people group. So that'll be an opportunity for you to get to know some of our missionaries better, find out more about their ministry, possibly even support them if you would like, and then also pray for the unreached people groups with which that missionary is working. Tonight, Wednesday, we have our regular activities going on. Got the Gospel Project for Kids in the upstairs classroom starting at 6:30. The middle school is going to be meeting at 6:30 also in room 209 starting out there. And then Zoom prayer meeting with Pastor Dana at 6:45. That's online. The link's in the newsletter. High school meets at 7:30 in the worship center with the middle school for the lesson going to be taught by Nate. Hope you're having a great week. Look forward to seeing you this Sunday. And I encourage you, take a listen to those songs that I have listed in this newsletter for our upcoming Sunday. Begin to prepare your mind and heart. We're going to have Lord's Supper this Sunday, so that'll be a great way to prepare for that. Have a great rest of your week.